Hey howdy hey, welcome back to yet another toy review. This time it is the King in Black Marvel Legends 2-pack. As in 2-pack of figures, not 2-pack the rapper. People called me out for that in comments before, and I just want to say, lazy? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Okay, it's kind of funny. Point is, this is part of the Spider-Man 60th anniversary figure releases that came out from Hasbro, not sponsored, and it contains Knull. I got this from In Demand Toys, no sponsor, just wanted to point him out because it was in stock. Knull, the villain of the King in Black storyline, whose posability is thus: ankles, no boots, but double knee joints, swivel at the top of the thigh, movement in the crotch, that's slightly hampered by the skirt, minimal waist articulation, can crunch at the ribs, but the armour gets in the way, as ye can see. Look at that. Everything moves around, but the skirt is hampering it. Moves at the shoulder. He's got a swivel in the upper arm as well. Double elbow joints. And can rotate and pivot at the wrist, which is handy because he's got one hell of an accessory. Neck is 2 joints, the bottom of the neck and the top of the neck, where the head and the spare swappable head can connect. The swappable head is Knull, giving a bit of a grimace, which is a shame, because even though the 2 head sculpts are very detailed and very cool, I would have loved to have seen him with his shit-eating grin that he has for most of the cover art from that series. All Black the Necro Sword, or at least the resurrected version, is gorgeously detailed with the different symbiotes slithering all across it, as is the dragon emblem on the front of the armour, which has all these little chinks and notches in it like it's seen some hit, which of course it has done for the king of all symbiotes, the centre of the planet Clintar. He strikes an imposing figure. Quite literally, he is much taller by about 1.5 inches to 2 inches than the rest of the Marvel Legends line. He's nearing 8 inches in height. And he's great. For the villain of that big event to get a toy this nice, I'm very, very pleased. Just a shame we don't have a grinning head. Speaking of grinning heads, the other figure in the 2-pack is Venom, based on the Donny Cates run of the artwork from that era. He pivots and moves at the ankle as a double knee joint. He also swivels at the top of the leg, and has a decently sort of portioned, attributed crotch section with no waist swivel. He crunches at the stomach and also has separate articulation at the ribs, much like some of the recent Spider-Man figurines. He doesn't have a butterfly joint in the elbow, in the shoulders rather. The elbows? Those are the elbows there, but he moves at the shoulder, upper arm, double elbow joint, rotates at the wrist and all that good stuff. Plus moves around at the head on a single ball joint point with a peg with 2 balls. He comes with spare hands, which is a pair of fisted hands, and also the shit-eating grin. Look at that. Classic looking Venom with a modern spin. I like it. Most importantly though, he comes with his wings from this series. Wings that come in 2 clickable pieces that can span out quite wide and fit into these slots at the back, which, brilliant paint application to make it less obvious that they're gaping holes because the spider is painted within them. This Venom is, quite frankly, the best Venom action figure I have ever owned, and the reason to buy the set, if ever there was one. Knull is just a cheeky bonus. I highly recommend it. It's a little hard to get hold of and quite pricey, but if you find it, get it.